Samuel from Nigeria. How can I increase my business profits? We seem to be doing the same numbers months in and months out. How can I break out of this situation? So how can I increase my business profit? We seem to be doing the same thing months in, months out. How can I break out from this situation? Every time you want to increase profit, okay, there's just one formula. That is to increase revenue and decrease costs, or increase revenue or decrease costs. See, when you can't increase revenue, you have to decrease costs. When you can't decrease costs, you've got to increase revenue. So if you ever want to make more money, you need to focus on how can I increase revenue or how can I decrease costs. However, if you say you are doing the same numbers, I like to know numbers in what? Is it numbers in profit or numbers in revenue? Because sometimes your revenue might be increasing, but you're still doing the same numbers in profit because your costs are increasing with your revenue. And because some entrepreneurs are not paying attention to cost. Cost is a major problem in business. Cost is a major problem because you have things that you spend money on, or different things that come at you on a daily basis, and you want to address them, and then you keep spending money, and you don't understand that even though you're making more money, your costs are high. So tracking your costs first. In fact, every time I work within a company as a management consultant, I tell them, you got to track the cost first. Track the cost first. Let's know where is all the money going before you think about how much money is coming in. Where is all the one that comes in? Where does it go? When you track the cost, you'll be amazed at how much you can reduce in terms of cost and increase in terms of profit. So the first thing is to track your cost. I think you should track your cost to know where the money is going to in the first place. Then increasing revenue. To increase revenue is to put your product in the front of more people within your target market. Now you have a target market, people who, if they see your product, they will buy. For example, you do guitar lessons. People who own guitars want to take guitar lessons. All right, people who are interested in music want to probably maybe want to take guitar lessons. So those are your target audience. So if you put your product in the front of more people within your target audience, you'll be able to increase revenue because they'll be willing to buy. You know, your target audience are those people whom are already looking for what you are selling. So to increase revenue, you just got to put it right in front of them. And even within our company, we always try to do the same. Of course, we have a goal of always increasing our revenue, and we're also always looking for ways to package our products in a way that we can feed it to our target audience and hope they buy. So advertising is key. I say, oh, but I'm trying to reduce cost, and then you are telling me to advertise. You must understand something about advertising. Advertising is not like a commodity that you buy. So it's like you buy television and say, I've bought advertising. So I spend money and then I've bought advertisement. No. Advertisement, when done right, must always multiply and come back to you. If you spend 100,000 naira on adverts, it should come back to you. If you spend 1,000 naira on adverts, it should come back to you. So advertising is always an investment that should bring a return. So when advertising is done right, it must bring a return. So those people who you have a PR guy, you have an advertising company, and they tell you that, oh, our job does not include return, we just advertise for you. No, advertising, when done right, must bring a return. It's not enough to throw the money out and say, I've spent the money. Advertising is not really an expense, it is an investment. So advertising done right could help you get your product in front of more of your target market, and hopefully more people will buy. There's also the question of capacity. So would you have the capacity to meet this new demand? So these are for this question, it's one of those questions that I might need some more context, because so have you performed your full capacity, and then the money is just not enough? Maybe you can produce 50 shoes and you produce the 50 shoes and still you're not growing in business. Well, it may be first of a goal of expanding your capacity. So can we create 100 shoes now? Can we create 60 shoes now? And when you expand your capacity, then you advertise, and that will increase your revenue. But refrain from trying to change your business. Refrain from going to start another type of company that will help you drive the money into the company, that will help you do the company that you started, to help you do the company that you really want to do. No, refrain from that. Okay, think within that same company how you can increase revenue. And I told you, for your question of increasing profit, the first thing you should do is to track your costs. Where is all the money going to? You will be amazed at how much you're spending on some supplies. You'll be amazed where all your money is going to. So track your costs. When you track your costs, increase revenue. You increase revenue by advertising. All right, and I said advertising is an investment. Okay? It's not like a commodity that you buy. And sometimes you might also need to increase your own capacity so that there will be more products available for more people to buy.